Good morning and welcome. You are with the Skeinz Diaries. I am Marie. It is Monday, 22nd of May. Welcome along. Episode 252. Where's that gone? Yes, it's Monday. Sun is shining, so this is good. Can you see it? Oh, coming through the window. It's all good. How is everyone today? I'm running around in my casual gear today. Look, actually, oh God, I didn't even put my lips on. I forgot to put my lips on. I am such a fright. I dusted the old chica out, my blossom chica, and I realised that I didn't realise this when I pulled this out this morning. I must have spilt coffee or something down the front of this. It's utterly filthy. I've just looked at it and I found one spot when I first put it on. So I gave that a quick rub and a brush and a clean this morning. And I've just looked at the rest of it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to so have to deal with this after I've finished here because I've got to go to a meeting at 12:30 and I'm going to look like an absolute fright when I get there. Shocking, isn't it? How is everyone? Good morning, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome along. Anywho, we're here. And the reason I'm in my garb is because obviously we're getting ready for Woolfest and I am heading away early because I'm going to take a few days off. I worked all weekend and I'm heading away to have a few days with the BFF before I dive into full Woolfest mode. Which will be Friday, Saturday. Obviously, Woolfest is Saturday, 10 till 4, QMU Showgrounds. If you're in Auckland and you've never been before, it's a must. You've got to go. It's a fantastic event. Creative Fibre Auckland run it. It is brilliant. And that venue, to be fair, that venue is so good. It's in the sheds that they have I think they like the sheep. I don't know whether they have their livestock in there or not, but they have 4 big sheds and it's in there and it is so good. And there's heaps of room and it's buzzy and they do such a good job. They have food carts come out. They've got there's tons of parking, which I cannot express how important that is. And I think it's just a gold coin donation to park. It's free to get in. And it's fantastic. So, I mean, if you were in Auckland, make a little time. Pop out west to the QMU. Do the traffic, to be fair, the traffic out to QMU now is a nightmare. But so give yourself a bit more time with that. But you can you could do a Costco and you can do, there's all sorts out there now. Or you can hook in the back way. I hook in the back way through Huapai. Oh, not Huapai, through I want to say Taupaki. Taupaki, that's the way I go. Go that little back road. It's quite handy. Anywho, it is such a great event. So we are in Shed 3. So if you've been before, we've traditionally been in Shed 4. We're in the next shed over. So we're in Shed 3 this year. So I'm excited about that. New shed. Usually I go to Woolfest and I never get to see anything. I never get out of Shed 4. But last year I just went as an attendee and it was fabulous. I loved it. My wallet didn't love it, but I loved it. It was so, so good. I know. Delene's just laughing at that. I know. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute, Delene. You can tell I'm running around. You'll laugh. Anyway, where was I? Yes, Shed 3. So we're in Shed 3. And apparently, I was talking to Ethan. I think he's going to be there as well. And Ethan Nem. So I'm really excited to see them. Haven't caught up with. And the news, right? Haven't caught up with them since their big news. It was like, whoa, dude, exciting. So much. And there's so much great yarn. And I've been following all my faves. And, my wallet didn't like it. I tell you what, Bev, my wallet, you guys better keep me busy because if I get a chance to have a wander around, my wallet will have a thrashing again, I'm sure, because looks like some really lovely stuff. So before I dive in and show you what I'm going to be taking and let you know about that, because I've been working on that this morning. Yes, what Delene was mentioning. Oh, you can tell that I'm multitasking. I went to pop out and you said, just to let you know about the Indiecita baby alpaca, because I came in this morning. So the original plan is I would put the baby alpaca up for this weekend. And because we had so much of it, like, I mean, I'm talking pallets of it, like a couple of good pallet loads, 2 pallets, I think it was. I figured that whatever didn't sell across the weekend, I would then pack up and take that up to Woolfest. That was a plan. There was a plan. Well, that plan's been shot to shit, people, because you guys have bought so much of it over the weekend that there's very little left. Like, I looked this morning and I went, where's all that gone? So, to be fair, it's an incredible deal. It usually retails at around $17, $18 a ball. Because we've bought the distributor, this particular variant, they're not bringing in anymore. I think they Indiecita have updated it with another option, so they're clearing this. We've bought all of it. It is freaking divine. It is so beautiful. I'm actually now packing myself because there was a couple of colours I thought I'd get into stash, and one of them is now sold out, so I can't. There's still one left that I might, but it's divine. It is utterly, utterly divine. It is a 4-ply alpaca. It is so deliciously soft, and we got it for $8.95. So when I went to rejig the newsletter, well, I changed the heading, and instead of said selling out fast, I put selling out fats. And then I thought I was going to edit it, and I accidentally sent it before I even edited it. So you guys would be looking at this going, Marie, you sent us this last week. Why are you sending it again? It's because I'm all over the show. That's why I'm sending it again. So you got it twice. But it is selling down fast. So pretty much, I've just grabbed this little basket. This is all we've got left in terms of colours. I know, right? So that's the pink. Cute. There is actually I forgot to grab the duck egg. Duck egg is so duck. So there are still some really fabulous colours because we had a lot of those to begin with. So there's still some duck egg, still some of the pink. This salmon, which is divine, is nearly all gone. So I think there's only a couple of packs of that left. So you will need to be quick. Now this one here has caused some consternation online. If you've gone and said to me, Marie, why have you called this purple? I didn't call it purple. They called it purple. I actually, before I realised they all had names and not just numbers, I called this one Pashmina. But no, it's a very, very soft, mushroomy, dusty lilac. It's actually a divine colour. There isn't a huge amount of this left either. Beautiful. There is still some of the white. So if you are wanting to get some heirloom knitting done, if you've got something that you need to knit for a wedding coming up or christening, fast. You need to get into this fast. So it's just utterly gorgeous. It is so soft. It is beyond soft. It is divine. And at $8.95 a ball, it is a jolly steal. And I'm not going to be bringing it to Woolfest now because there just simply isn't enough for me to bring to Woolfest. So if you want it, you're going to have to buy it online now. So do make sure you do that. I am picking, by the most part, by the end of this week, it's going to be gone. So you need to get on to that. I have also been loading up and replacing. Actually, I'll tell you one of the things we did. We got some more photos done with Steph. And I actually got some photos replaced that I'd had taken because we send them up in big batches to Steph, and because we hadn't had anything in for ages. And then the cyclone happened, which stuffed up things. Anyway, I got some stuff rephotographed, and one of the things I got rephotographed was the Whisper Fine, the 3 new colours, Provence matcha, Provence green tea, and Bellini. And Steph's photos are so much better than the Scody ones I had. So those are there, and my colours were okay, but they just didn't look nice. Those 3 yarns are exact perfect matches back with Cozy and or Snug green tea, ice peach, I think it's called, and the lilac, I think I did that as a match with, it's gone now, it's not Pixie, Is it Pixie? Yeah, Pixie with Flight Light and Flight Decay. That soft lilac. And we did that because then you can double strand, you see. So it gives you lots of options to double strand. So if you want to do like an Elton and you want to go actually layering, if you want to do double stranded, I will shoji the other day, and shoji was done in cozy cyan and aria whisper fine. Well, I mean that show, I have to admit, I'm taking shoji away with me. It was, I've only ever worn it one other time. And of course, then it was because I finished it so late last year. I finished it just in time for Cannes, and then it was so warm. Spring arrived with a big here in Hawke's Bay, and it was just not. It was not cold enough to wear it, so it was so nice to wear that last week. And I have to say that combination of whisper fine with cozy is, the fabric is beautiful, and it actually makes it pretty affordable, really. By the time, because you're getting 225 meters with Whisper Fine, so 225 meters with the Whisper Fine, you're looking at around 300 meters for a ball of cozy. So it's not quite 1-to-1, but a ball of cozy is only $7.95, so it's such good value. And you put those two together, and the lushness of the fiber, the fabric produced is just divine. So it's a great way to soften that up and have some fun with it. Before you get excited, I'm not bringing that to Woolfest either. I know this is going to be a day of what Marie isn't bringing to Woolfest. But those photos have been replaced. What else did I update in terms of photos? Oh, the Argenti, I've updated that. Oh, who's this awful moron that's just gone and done that? Go away. I don't know how to get. Oh, look at that. Ugh. Getting spammed. I don't know how to get rid of that. It's a pain, isn't it? Anyway, ignore it, people. Ignore it. Anywho, what else? I don't know. I'm everywhere. Totally everywhere. Yeah, you're right, Diana. Diana's just saying absolutely adding whisper fine and any fluff to any yarn will make it luxurious. Totally. Actually, adding fluff to it just makes it all better, doesn't it? Right. Okay. Woolfest. Back to Woolfest. Brain. Engage. What I am bringing is Highlander heathers. Okay. So if you've been planning something either in the sport weight or the DK, I am bringing both with me, and they're going to have a shit hot deal on them. And that deal is also going to be rolled out here in the shop as well, but only for Saturday and Sunday. So it's only a 2-day deal, Saturday, Sunday. So I'll be up there at Woolfest with it. So you will need to make sure that you'll need to make sure that you come and check that out. Or if you're not going to Woolfest, it's only on the weekends. So don't go buying it this week. Don't go buying it this week. So that is going to be on special. So that's Saturday and Sunday. So the whole Woolfest promotion is only Saturday and Sunday. So Highlander heathers, both weights, all colours. Right? So that's number one. Number two thing, and I'm going to show these to you because I am so excited to now finally have them, and I think they look fantastic, is ta-da! Here are the remainder of the vintage prints. Yay! So the turmeric we still had, and that was the last one to come in. So we still had tons of that, but there is the rest. So next to the turmeric up here, that pink is the Diva print. We've got the Sangria print, Paprika print, and Matcha print, and I think they look brilliant. I think they look brilliant. Really good. Oh, click the 3 dots next to the spam. Yeah, I can't. There is no 3 dots, Bernadette, because I'm not looking at this. I'm using a different program. I'm using a program that allows me to go live simultaneously to Facebook and YouTube. So that's sitting in Facebook, and I can't get at it because I'm sitting in a separate program. I know, the joys, right? Anywho, I'm really thrilled with these prints. I have put these prints up on the website, so they are there now. Again, don't go buying them now, people. Not now. Don't buy them now because they're going on sale Saturday and Sunday. And here's the best thing. Highlander heathers and these prints are going to be having not only a ball special, but they'll also be having a pack special. And I know, yeah, you guys love a pack special. We only roll the pack specials out usually for events. And so I will be taking that ball and pack special with me to Woolfest, plus be having that ball and pack special online and in store. So it's only in store on the Saturday, online the rest of the time. Highlander heathers, it'll be a 5-ball pack. So it's essentially 500 gram pack. So 5 balls of the Highlander heathers or 10 balls of these good guys. It is going to be a sharp deal. So you do not want to be buying it this week. I just reiterate that. So that's important. Now, I did also grab, because I grabbed these because I know a lot of people are double timing at the moment, which is the new Truly Myrtle. So if you're double timing, the other thing you've got to remember is that coupon, TM double time, which is really generous, which is on the Flight and the Pulse, finishes at the end of the month. So you need to get your skates on. If you are wanting to stock up, use on either Pulse or Flight, you need to get onto that straight away, because that coupon will be expiring. However, if there's nothing in Flight or Pulse that catch your fancy, but you really like the look of these, because these will make a fantastic double time, I just went and grabbed, I think a really good combination for these, for yarn, is Cove. Because from a softness perspective, they're very similar. Cove's ever so slightly softer, but what I like about Cove is they're these really deep, broody colours. And the whole point with those stripes often is you'll want to get some contrast. Look at that. That's Pine Cove with those two. Or even, actually, the Natural. It looks amazing. What else? Oh, I grabbed this one because I thought the Smuggler's Den with the Diva would look shit hot. Smuggler's Den with paprika, incredible. Ooh, sorry, that's paprika. Smuggler's Den with paprika. Smuggler's Den with turmeric. So this is a really, really great option if you're wanting a solid shade to work with it. This was the other one that I thought was pretty amazing, actually, if you want to go quite autumnal. I know you'd be over that, Margaret. That's speaking to you, Margaret. I know it's speaking to you. That Spanish Cove with paprika. Oh, so good, right? So before you get excited, I'm not taking Cove to Woolfest. Remember, this is about, I've got to fit it in my car, people. But I will have those prints on a ball in a bag special. I will have the Highlander heathers ball in a bag special. If I can get them in, I would be taking some knee rugs with me, some Argenti knee rugs, but only if I can get them in the car. I will have dips. So the dips are going to be only at the show. That's my show only thing. So that is all that is going to be there. So and the dip price is going to be blisteringly good. Blisteringly good. So yes, that will be there. Maureen, am I okay? I'm never okay, Maureen. But I haven't got my lips on. So if you're thinking I'm looking a bit peaky, it's because I forgot to put my lips on. That's why. And I sort of look a bit washed out because I'm wearing and I've got me like, not, well, I call them the yoga pants, but I don't do yoga. But I've got honestly, I look an absolute wreck today. I'm a complete wreck today. But it's okay because I'm winning. I'm going to win. I tell you that right now. I've got so much to do before I hit the road at Sparrow's Fart tomorrow morning. But it's okay. It's all gold. Sarah, the Highlander heathers are stunning in person. Yes, they are. And, they don't photograph. And I mean, Steph's done an amazing job, but the subtleties of the heathering is so difficult to pick up and photograph. Scotch Mist is the best because it's a paler shade. But see, Stornoway, and Patricia's knitting with Stornoway at the moment. I'll have my Stornoway Love Note. I'll probably wear that actually on Saturday. Stornoway, I adore. Like, I just love it so much. And it's like a black opal. It is just amazing. And it's nigh on impossible to get that captured photographically, which is a real pain. It's a real nightmare. Suzanne, question, please. Highlander Heathers plus Noro. Ooh, Highlander Heathers plus Noro Silk Garden sock. Match with sport weight or DK weight Southlander. I would be inclined to go sport weight if it's the Noro Silk Garden. Or is that what you're asking? Match with a sport weight or DK weight Southlander? Yeah. Yeah, you could, because it's sort of thick. Yes, you can. And you know why I know the answer to that, Suzanne? Is because during lockdown 1, my project that I bored everyone to tears with for weeks, literally weeks, was the Rambler. And it had a sort of a yoke at the top. And I used Southlander Sport with Noro Silk Garden sock. And I think it was Little Bandit. It was Little Bandit was the other color I had in there, and I had Little Bandit, and then I had Cove was the extra color, and it was the Cove full ply. So that's what I used. So yes, and that's the thing with the Noro Silk Garden is because it's sort of quite textured anyway because of the way that it's made. It's made sort of in a recycled wool and spun style. You want something to go with it that's actually got a little bit of to it. You don't want it to be too perfect and smooth because that yarn isn't perfect and smooth. So I think any of our Highlander Heather sport, Highlander Heathers, Southlander Sports, or Truly Myrtles would work beautifully. And it's just a matter of pitching out the colour. Now, the other nice thing about, of course, Noro is the colours are so incredible, how they put colour together and they vary and they change, is that you can really stick anything with it. I used charcoal because there was just a little hint of black in there and it sort of picked that up, but you can do anything, really. And they are really interesting how the Japanese are very interesting how they use the contrast between light and dark in all of those yarns. So colors like cream, oatmeal, silver, charcoal will always work because of how they construct those. So that's where I'd go with them. Definitely. I need a bus. Margaret, I have a van. So which I call the mum bus, by the way, because it's an 8-seater van. And yes, I know I only have 2 children, but they're big stinky teenagers now with all their big stinky teenage friends. So I'm the one with the car that can take all the big stinky teenage friends around. Fun, eh? Hey, I'm going to enjoy it now because in a few years they'll be gone. There we go. Yeah, everyone loves this Stornoway. Oh, yeah, oil slick. It has got that oil slick feeling about it, doesn't it? Susanna, yeah, thinking of your project planning a stitch again. Oh, right. Yeah. And you definitely want the grunt of the Southlander, and the Stornoway actually would be a great colour with any of the Noros because being that dark would be pretty, really pretty. Yay. It'll be so good. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I'm taking to Woolfest. The vintage prints, the Highlander Heathers, dips, lots of dips. So that if you want dips, you need to get dips. That's it, because they're going out at such a sharp price. And we've got some dips that I'm taking that never made it to the shop or online because there were a few little trial ones. So I literally only have a handful. Some of them I'm taking, I've only got 3 or 4 colours, 3 or 4 skeins. Others may only be a dozen. It is literally, we've just had a big cleanup of that whole dip area because we're trying to get some hanks wound off so we can do some more, and we're wanting to do sort of a fresh start with some dips. So all of the old dips will be going, and the price is going to be absolutely below your socks off good. They're almost all 4-plies. I think there might be a few DKs, but not many. So you need to sort of come over and see me nice and early. I'll be there with Callum. If you guys who came last time that I was 2 years ago when I was there, I was with the lovely Callum who helped me out. And in fact, him and I just went shopping last year, so we had a great time. So the lovely Callum will be back and we will have a great time. I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. Should be really good. I love Woolfest. They do such a good job. It's one of my faves. Woolfest and Capital Fibre Fest, honestly, happy. They make me happy. They do such a great job. So I'm really looking forward to it. Righty ho! I'm going to keep going because, as you know, I've got all of this stuff to organise. I've got laminating to do now. Yay, more lemon. That's what I'm up to. I've got to laminate the signs, and then I need to do my social media, and then I do need to do my newsletters and all of that good stuff before I head out the door. So I better go and do that. See you guys on Saturday if you're around. Take care.